Hi, thanks for joining me to be doing a first impression while doing this look using the I Heart Revolution Donut Tray Palette. Look at how freaking cute that is. Isn't that just so adorable? It's just so cute. Huge sweet tooth. I love all sweets, donuts, sugary goodness. So I was so excited when I saw this. I thought it is so cute. Let me open the package so it's not such a glare. Look how adorable that is. I just can't get over it. So this is from I Heart Revolution, same brand as Makeup Revolution, and it's the Donut Tray Palette. And here is the box. Now when I ordered it online, it did not show you any pictures of the inside of any of these palettes, so we don't know what those look like, but look at this box. They are cruelty-free, and this is regularly priced $36. I did get it on sale at Ulta for $18. But like I said, now it is $36 unless they put it on sale again. And the box is so cute. It's a box of donuts. Oh, I just can't get over how cute it is. I love it. I have these palettes in here, and then the box is supposed to be beauty blenders. I haven't opened these or swatched them or anything. So we're gonna start with this donut up here. The chocolate donut with gold sprinkles. And this one says chocolate caramel. This is an eyeshadow palette. And the tops are squishy. I don't know if you can see that, but it like squishes down and then pops back up. There's a mirror. And then you have 5 shades in the palettes. So here is chocolate caramel. There's no name on the shades. They just are numbered. They felt very, very creamy to the touch and silky, kind of smooth when swatching. I'm gonna open them all before I decide what look we're gonna try out today. And this one is vanilla frosting. It is just so adorable. And this is a highlighter palette. Again, it has a mirror, and they all have the protective. I'm just placing them aside. So here is the highlighter. This is cinnamon sugar. And this is a bronzer. Then we have pink frosting, and this is a blusher. Look at the sparkles. This is a two-toned. So starting right here, we have the highlighter, the bronzer, and then the 2 blushes. And there's really no like kickback in the pan or anything. Here is the blush swatched, or that's the bronzer swatched. And here is the blush and highlighter. Yeah, and they just feel very smooth and creamy. The last palette we have is peanut butter and jelly. So cute. Let's see what that one looks like. Ooh, here's those colors. So here is from Peanut Butter and Jelly, and this was the center shade. Definitely use that as a highlighter. We have the box left, so let's get that out. It says I Heart Revolution Makeup Blending Sponges. Okay, well, to get them out, you kind of have to shake the box so they lose their little shape that it was in, but it was in this kind of shape. So you have your nice throwback triangle blending squares. These remind me kind of back in the day. The only thing I have on my face right now is concealer. I use the Clinique concealer just kind of to spot around my face. I don't have any foundation or anything. I'm gonna go with the peanut butter and jelly. I'm gonna take this color for the crease. And I don't have anything on my lids. I didn't put a concealer down or anything. I'm just kind of curious. For the first time, I just kind of like to see how they go on with nothing on my lids. And then as I try them more to do a full review, try them with different primers and stuff. So that goes on really nice. It definitely blends out easy. It definitely, I feel like, looks lighter on than in the pan. I'm gonna go in with this color over here. There's really no fallout so far. one definitely looks like it would have more sparkle when you look at it in the pan than it does on. I'm thinking that the sparkle might be just kind of the top layer of the shadow. So now that I've gone in a couple times, I think that you can see in the center there's not as much sparkle. And I'm going to use this shade over here. It's a little more wine undertones when I apply it than I feel like it looks like in the pan. You can kind of see it when you look in the pan, but I feel like when I apply it, it's that color right here. To me, at least, it looks like a little bit more wine undertones. Let me know what you think. I'm going to take that middle shade and I'm putting that on a really fluffy brush and putting it up here to blend everything out. That's a nice shimmery color, nice highlighting color. Sometimes I like to take this as a blush brush and just nothing's on it. And I know it's like really uber huge for your eye, but just go like that. Just kind of blends everything together, I feel like. But if you want to really see your distinct colors, this might not be the best. I'm going to take this last shade, this one, and I'm going to pop that in the center. I use my finger for that one. It's really pretty. So this is the first time that I've tried I Heart Revolution. I have a lot of Makeup Revolution items, but I've never tried this line yet. Here is that shade in the center. There's really no fallout, so that is nice. And I'm going to take that purplish shade up here for my lower lash line. So that definitely deepens the color. So if you want to get a deeper color, it looks like with these, like with most eyeshadow, it depends on the type of brush you're using. If you want a deeper, darker shade, use a more dense brush. And if you want me to do a video all about brushes, because since I've been using YouTube, I really have learned a lot about how much brushes can really change the application of things. So if you would like that video, let me know down below. Oh, I did not even notice this. When I opened it, I couldn't really smell it, but when I got really close to do my lower lash line, there is a tiny scent. I feel like there's a tiny, tiny grape scent. I'm gonna take that middle shimmer shade and put that in the inner corner. So let me put on concealer and mascara, and then we will come back to try out the other goodies. Actually, I just thought of something. I should try out one of these sponges. I will try these later with foundation, but I just wanted to put a little bit of concealer on. So I think they blend everything really nice. Since they are smaller, obviously, than a beauty blender, they do take a little bit more time to blend everything than your beauty blender, unless you have a small beauty blender. But yeah, they worked great. So mascara and concealer is on. Let's move on to the bronzer, shall we? Actually, before I do that, I want to see if the chocolate caramel, if it has a scent. Not that I can smell. So this is cinnamon sugar. Oh, it does smell like cinnamon. So there must be a scent in this chocolate. I'm just not getting it. Maybe a little bit, but it's so light. I can't really get that one. This one I definitely can. The scents aren't like Too Faced, where when you open one of their palettes, you instantly smell it. Like if I'm right here, I can't really smell it. So you do have to really like get it close to you. But yeah, this definitely one smells like cinnamon. That's awesome. It does have some pigmentation, but not overly, which I think for me personally, I like in a bronzer because you don't want to look too crazy. Just put some, oh, yeah, it definitely, yeah, it does have some pigmentation though. And when using a brush, there is a little bit more kick up in the pan than when I swatched it. Not too bad. Now on to blush. And there is a little bit just kind of overall a sweet smell. And I'm gonna use this shade over here. That's really pretty. It doesn't say that it's like a highlight or anything, but there is a little bit, I'd say, a shimmer in it. Not overly, but it does, I feel like it's kind of a blush highlight kind of thing. And the last one is the highlighter, and this is vanilla frosting, so I would assume it's gonna smell sweet too. That one definitely is not as strong, but it is a little bit of sweetness. So I'd say the peanut butter and jelly, the cinnamon sugar, and the pink frosting are the ones you're gonna notice the scent the most. The vanilla frosting and the caramel chocolate, like you can kind of smell that something's there, but it's not very strong. It's coming across, definitely is there. Oh yeah. Actually, I like that going over some of the blush too. It's pretty. So let's talk packaging. So for cuteness, I'm a sucker for cute packaging. For cuteness, definitely an A+, because I mean, it's adorable. It's a donut box. But for practicality, you know, if you didn't store this in here, these are still cute, but it does lose some of the, you know, the whole vibe of it. And for storage, if you're limited on space, you might not want to keep this. But at the same time, if you want to put them all together, you could just put this on a shelf, and it's definitely a cute enough box where I feel like you could just have it there. So I still like the box. For the actual palettes, I love how they have it soft there. It's something different, and I like how they are themed with the toppings and that they have a scent. So I think that the packaging, these, you know, they do have some weight to them. I think just because it has the mirror and kind of the top part of it that's plushy, but they were easy to hold, easy to use. The mirror, obviously it's not a huge mirror, but it's, you know, if you're traveling or something, it's definitely good enough size to do your makeup. So I like the actual palette packaging as well. I like how the sponges were in the box. Obviously you lose the donut shape as soon as you take them out, but I think it's cute. So overall for packaging, I give it an A+ because I just really like it. So range of color eyeshadows, you have the two palettes. I think that they're pretty good for two palettes. You don't have any greens or brights, and you didn't really know when you were ordering it what you were getting. So I guess if you were a huge fan of bright colors, I think that you'd probably just be disappointed with the range of colors since there really is no brightness, and donuts are kind of fun and bright. So I kind of would have expected there to be kind of a pop of color in that. You know, you have your blacks and browns, so that's more fall, and then the other one is more plums. So I'm kind of on the fence. I'm kind of torn on this because for range of colors, I think that they're cute, and for having 5 little shadows in each of the palettes, it's good. But being that it's a donut palette, I would think that there would be a pop of color. So I'm on the fence, but I think I'm gonna go with a B on that. Application, I like that they include the sponges. That made it easy to apply. Now, I just really thought of this. I didn't think of this. I never really have used these sponges for highlighter or blushes. I was just thinking, like, they give you the sponges, but I've only used these for cream products. So that's kind of interesting to include them even though you might not use them for the products. Let's see what happens if I put the blush. Oh, whoa, look at that. Okay, so let's kind of pop that out. That is way too much. Well, if you want heavy color, definitely use the sponges. Kind of going out of order, but I just kind of thought of that. So let's see if I take the corner of the sponge and do that center color. I think that for a final review, I'm going to try to use one of these sponges for the eyeshadows. So that's kind of weird that I guess you get those sponges and you probably can't use them much for what's included in the palette, but chances are you're going to have cream products, so that's nice. But for application, I feel like they went on really easy. They were easy to blend. And the eyeshadows weren't like bam in your face pigmented, but I think that you could build them up. Application, I would say A, because they went on good. There was no problems. There was hardly any fallout, if any, and there was no kick up or powdery in the pan, and they blended easy, so A. For price, again, this was $36. I got it at $18, so if it's on sale, the price is definitely good, but let's go off of the regular price. Obviously, it is your cutesy. You're buying it for the colors, and I'm definitely going to use these products, but I feel like if you're going to purchase this or you're thinking about purchasing this, you're definitely buying it more for the packaging. So for me, for $36, I still think it's worth it because it's so different, it's so cute, and it just makes me smile when I look at it. So for price, I'm going to give it an A because I think it's cute, and really you're getting a lot of different shades here. Longevity, obviously I can't talk about. When I do my final review, I will after I use it some more. And customer service, I didn't have any issues where I needed to contact them. I did buy this off of the Ulta website. Shipping was quick and everything like that. So my overall score of the I Heart Revolution Donut Tray palette is an A. I am happy I bought it. I do not regret purchasing it. And I just think that I will get some use out of it and it'll bring me joy every time I look at it because it's just so cute. There is my first impression of this palette. Let me know what you think. I would love to know if this type of packaging sucks you into or if it's just me. So thanks for watching and I'll see you next time. Bye.